For nearly a decade, Sherry Shui Li built a $30 million fraud on false promises and political access. In a Long Island courtroom, she finally admitted her crimes: money laundering and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Li posed as a successful entrepreneur, luring foreign investors with dreams of American residency. But prosecutors revealed a calculated scheme that preyed on those seeking a new life in the U.S. Her guilty plea exposed two conspiracies laundering millions and obstructing campaign finance law. By selling access to politicians, Li corrupted the system and sold a piece of the American political process to foreign interests. Over $30 million was stolen, but the real damage was broken trust and shattered dreams. Li used her citizenship to exploit others, promising futures she couldn't deliver. Her day in court ended a decade-long charade. The woman who sold access to power now faces the consequences, powerless at last. Her story is a stark warning about the cost of unchecked ambition and deception. Every scam needs a hook. For Li and her partner, it was the Thompson Education Centre, an educational campus that never existed. They pitched it as a grand project in Sullivan County, New York, promising investors not just returns, but a path to U.S. residency. Lianbo Wang claimed the tech project would guarantee green cards through the EB-5 program, a lie designed to exploit hope. They created fake materials, held meetings, and built trust as insiders. Investors poured in life savings, believing in a future in America, but the project was a mirage. The money was laundered, not invested. Some funds paid off earlier investors, classic Ponzi style, while the rest fueled Li and Wang's lavish lives and political schemes. No campus, no green cards, no returns, just victims left with nothing. The American dream they bought was a carefully crafted illusion. Li and Wang's deception was as elaborate as it was cruel. To make their scam irresistible, Li and Wang needed legitimacy, so they turned to political fundraising. They charged foreign nationals $93,000 each for access to a Trump fundraiser in 2017, promising a photo with the president. The money, funneled illegally, bought them entry and a coveted photograph. That image became their most powerful marketing tool, proof of influence to lure new investors. For victims, the photo was evidence of real connections and a shortcut to the American dream. Li sold proximity to power as a product, using the image to fuel her fraud. The photograph wasn't just a souvenir, it was the cornerstone of her scheme. For those unfamiliar with U.S. law, it looked like a guarantee. In reality, it was a visual lie that cost many their fortunes. The $600,000 donation to the Trump fundraiser was just the start. Li and Wang systematically funneled foreign money into U.S. politics, violating federal law. They collected funds from foreign investors, then donated in their own names to disguise the source. This straw donor scheme bought them access to exclusive events and politicians across the spectrum. Millions were contributed over the years, all to bolster their image and scam. The case exposed a vulnerability in campaign finance. Straw donations are hard to detect. Li and Wang exploited this for years, undermining the principle that U.S. elections should be free from foreign influence. Their actions defrauded investors and corrupted the political process. Political fundraising became a tool for international fraud. Eventually, the web unraveled. Investigators closed in, and the duo's decade of deception ended. Lianbo Wang pleaded guilty first, receiving 5 years in prison. With mounting evidence, Li followed, admitting her leadership in the $30 million scam and illegal campaign finance scheme. She now faces up to 20 years in prison, awaiting sentencing. The case is a warning about the dangers of mixing investment scams with political fundraising. For victims, justice comes with heavy losses and lost dreams of U.S. residency. The saga highlights the need for vigilance among foreign investors and stricter oversight of political donations. Li and Wang's downfall reveals how easily political power can be weaponized in sophisticated frauds. The FEC and other agencies face ongoing challenges in protecting the integrity of American democracy. The story ends with justice served, but the lessons and the scars remain.